So that's the rental. That's a whole different story in terms of how much effort I had to go through just to get this rental from our local rentals shop, or whatever you want to call it. It was an absolute nightmare, but it's here now. Just packing all the gear and waiting for Joachim, who's the director for this weekend, and we've got Dan, who is our model of the watches this weekend. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting because one guy dropped out because he was ill. So in all honesty, it's going to be a tough weekend because it's going to be like all hands on deck. So it's going to be Joachim behind the camera, filming video, and then I'm going to be doing the photography for their website and for their Instagram and the socials and so on and so forth. But it's going to be a hectic weekend because we're going to drive 5.5 hours from London to Holyhead, which is literally at the top of Wales, I guess. And then tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. because our ferry's been moved from 10:45. It's been cancelled, and we now got to be on at 7 a.m., which has kind of worked out best for us because that means we get to Dublin quicker and earlier, get to Galway for about maybe midday. So hopefully the weather's good tomorrow, and then we can take advantage of it and get most of the work done because we have about more or less 30 locations to hit. Well, we don't have to hit them all. Those are just all points of interest and, you know, landscapes of Galway that people will be familiar with. So we're going to try to take advantage of it and go and check those sites out and hopefully get some photography and some video done, which is phase one, because then we want to get some video of being in a workshop as well. Ellie forgot the tripod in the other car. Yo, buddy. Don't you just love that when you're full swing of videoing and then someone comes across and you gotta say, hey, how you doing? And they're still looking at you like, what's he up to? Was he filming himself? Yes, I was. At the pit stop, getting some food. We've got Dan the man getting some food as well. What have you got, Dan?
Scotch eggs and water.
I just got Scotch eggs and water. So road trip to Galway is still in effect. We are just outside Birmingham. We've probably got another maybe 3 hours to go. Just grabbing an espresso. Probably due to get in about midnight tonight, but you know what? Looking forward to it. It's going to be a great shoot in Galway. Never been to Ireland before, never been to Galway before, sorry. I've been to Ireland before, but yeah. Catch up with the guys. It's going to be a long one. Yeah, thanks. Documenting this fucking Galway journey. People see how shit really is when you... It's lovely weather that we have out here. Oh, it's not even raining. What was that then? I feel like some kind of pollution, brothers. Croissants don't look healthy. You never touching that?
It's an abomination.
Keto.
Black pudding and everything?
Yeah.
They need to put some oil on the mushrooms, man.
There's literally nothing to see, you know. You can't see anything.
way to Dublin on the ferry, and it's quite windy up here, funny enough. Won't say it's check this out anyway, it's pretty cool. There it is. It's time to go. Welcome to Galway. Director over there, wet. And we're gonna get some food at this fine cuisine. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
We're just gonna try to get some food and go for some hamburgers.
Do you guys need anything else? Any dips or anything? No?
No. Thank you. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it's quiet though. Currently trying to wrap up the ocean shot. Today's been so hectic just because it's been raining, and now we've only just got a tiny bit of sun, so we've got to take advantage of the sun. Dan's out here doing his thing, but yeah, we're just trying to take advantage of a tiny bit of sun, which may hopefully soon become golden hour, but we'll see. Wrap up, but we just found a few decent spots that we thought may be of interest. Let's see what the playback looks like. Nice seaside in good old Galway. We're now heading to Galway city centre to try to get some, sorry, I've got a tripod on my shoulder, try to get some photography and some videos in the city centre, so let's go.
Kebab garlic cheese fries, 17.90 please. Thank you.
So I am now up at 5 o'clock in the morning because So long story, the apartment is literally over there, and the hotel that owns it is actually over here. But before we can leave, we need someone to come and inspect the apartment for me to get my security deposit back, which is a bit of a hustle really, because they took £350. We've literally only been there for like 12 hours. They've taken a £350 security deposit that I can't get back till in about 7 days. I'm sure you understand how that works, but yeah, but we're in a rush to get the ferry, but we still need someone to come and inspect the apartment, and there is no one to be found. So adding to a weekend of pure stress is now waiting on someone to come and inspect the apartment to get my deposit back. But we've got a ferry to catch at 7:45, and it takes about 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours that, time is of the essence, as they say.
So we're heading back on the ferry right now. It's been a long weekend. It's probably been one of the hardest shoots I've done recently, but it's only hard because I'm literally still on in total 4 hours. The 4 hours, that's a lie, 7 hours sleep in 2 days. So that's what's made it tough, not because the tough was super challenging or anything. It was challenging due to the weather, but we managed to wait to grab a window of opportunity where the sunlight was brilliant, and we got some amazing shots which I can't wait till we do the full edit. But yeah, we pulled it off for a extremely small team. We were one man down, which kind of created some issues in terms of where I was meant to try to get more photography, but just couldn't do it. But when it comes to the photography, like the macro shots where it will be close-ups on, whether watch with or wrist, hands, with like a keyboard or stuff, that can be done anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be done in Ireland, but for our external shots, most of them had to be done in Ireland. We had to keep that authenticity for the client. But I think he'll be very happy with it. As you can hear on the ferry. Heading back, we leave in about an hour, and then after that, it's going to be a 5-hour drive back to London. So yeah, we'll see. But it's not as big as a vlog as I wanted it to be, but yeah, I'll share what I can. But yeah, I'm just extremely tired. Been a long weekend.
What are you getting in duty free?
For
For the wife?
Mrs. and for this one, get something.
Get an Irish?
Yeah, an Irish.
And
a hoodie or whatever.
get an Irish hoodie. What a weekend. We can completing a shoot for our client, who's a small Irish watch company, originally from Galway. So a bit of context. The watches are produced now and made in the UK. However, its owner and creator, designer, all of the above, grew up in a small Irish coastal town in Galway. So the idea behind it was, let's go and basically it's a web opener video, right? So as soon as the website loads up, you're gonna see this massive web opener. So we thought, let's keep its authenticity, which is always important to me, keep it really authentic, and go to Galway and film there. So that's what we did. But as you can see from the video, I'm really gonna bring it down. It would have been extremely long if I kept it as is. But yeah, it was a long weekend from a business standpoint. From a process standpoint, I learned a lot. Made a lot of mistakes, And I had to learn from them. I had to learn the hard way, which is not always great, and costly. I think I went £2,500. I might try to do a little conversion below. Went slightly over budget, only because of not having contingency plans in place and not preparing for things that are out of our control, like the weather and so on and so forth, which then forces you to try to adapt, basically. But you know what, I take those as, you know, it's still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but I take that as a lesson learned in terms of, you know what, but from a stoic standpoint, it's like, it's always very much like, it was out of your control, it's out of your control. The only thing you can control is how we react to the situations. But overall, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with what we shot. I really am happy with it. The quality looks amazing. You know, I'll be honest with you. You can shoot a trash can on the red. The trash can also looks really nice. So, but we have, like, obviously a male model who's done it for years, Daniel Ventura. You know, hats off to that guy. He was like one of the very first British models on Americans, I think it's Men's Health magazine in America. So he's one of the best out there to do it. But yeah, I'm so happy with the content that we got. I'm so happy with the footage we got. An amazing drone shot was done. But yeah, just gonna wrap this up. You know, overall it was a positive weekend. Learned a lot. Got a chance to see Ireland. I got the chance to go to Dublin, which I've never been before, and that's a place where my parents actually met, maybe 60 years ago, something stupid like that. But that's where they met. So it was nice to kind of walk around and think, you know what, my parents maybe ventured around here at some point whilst they were studying medicine. But yeah, I think, a lot of lessons learned this weekend. It was tough, you know. I think overall, from Friday all the way through today, it's 10 hours sleep. It's not healthy, not advisable, but 10 hours sleep is crazy. God damn. I feel exhausted. I'll probably just ride out today and get a good night's sleep tonight, sorry. But yeah, man, it was a good trip, and I can't wait to at some point we're gonna have a bit of a break. We're covering a festival this weekend, so we're gonna go into the editing suite maybe next week, and then I'll hopefully get a chance to share that on my page or on my channel with you guys. So as always, this is probably gonna be a long one, but I'm gonna try to really keep it short and sweet. But yeah, until the next one, I'm going to try to complete my walk and get some food. I didn't even eat yesterday. Again, these are the things what the clients don't see. And I'm not saying we deserve a friggin' medal. Yeah, it's down to us to take care of our health at the end of the day. But sometimes needs must, and it's what the clients don't see. The 10 hours of sleep, the all day of not eating. To be fair, I had a flapjack. But yeah, you've got to love what we do. You have to love what we do. And yeah, have a good day, guys.